Welcome to CSL TV, and I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is just a review, a reaction, as well as an informational channel. Hopefully the informational part help you and someone out, and we pretty much just watch videos and talk about what goes on in this world we got to share with these crazy people. And as you can see, a lawyer writes himself into the will, then plots his own client's murder. And a Michigan attorney, Mark Biscuits, I can't say his name, but he plotted to kill his client jeweler, Dan Hutchison, after manipulating his will to make himself the beneficiary. Now, he set this up in 2022 when he made the hit in order to steal millions of dollars from his client, and Hutchison was fatally shot in his SUV. Now, his lawyer is convicted of felony firearm charges, murder, and conspiracy. And just think about it. You hire somebody to help you for if you was to ever get into legal troubles. Now, this mother sucker done got himself into some legal troubles. And it's just sad to say that a life was taken. Families are heartbroken. And, you know, those memories can never keep going because of greed. And I don't like making my intros too long. So I just hope you beautiful people are having a blessed day. Let's get it.
This chilling video allegedly shows a teen walking through her home to kill her mother and then texting her stepdad to lure him there before shooting him too. Yeah, this story is up. Authorities say 15-year-old Carly Gregg shot and killed her mom, 40-year-old Ashley Smiley, after Ashley found out about Carly's secret life. Ashley was a math teacher at a high school out in West Texas where Carly went as a student. Prosecutors say a friend of Carly's told Ashley about her drug and vape use that day. When Ashley confronted her daughter and began searching her room, she uncovered a stash of vape pens. Moments later, a disturbing scene unfolded, captured on the family's home surveillance camera. In the footage, Carly is seen walking around the house with a .357 Magnum handgun behind her back. She walks off camera, and just seconds later, 3 shots are heard, followed by Ashley's screams. The video is too graphic to play here. The teen is then seen calmly sitting in the kitchen, grabbing her mom's phone and texting her stepdad to lure him home. The message read, "When will you be home, honey?" When the stepdad arrived, Carly allegedly shot him in the shoulder, but he managed to wrestle the gun away from her. After shooting both, Carly texted a friend asking if they'd ever seen a dead body, adding that her mom was dead in the house. Ashley was pronounced dead from a gunshot to the face. The stepfather survived. Carly fled the scene but was soon arrested by police. She's now on trial for murder, attempted murder, and tampering with evidence. Defense attorneys claim Carly was experiencing a mental health crisis. Psychiatrists testified that she was having mood swings, hearing voices, and suffering from dissociative issues, all of which were made worse by her medications. Critics say this case highlights the larger issue of mental health in America, where an estimated 26% of adults, or roughly 1 out of 4, struggle with a diagnosable mental health disorder. However, in a healthcare system that prioritizes profits over people, 56% of those suffering receive no treatment at all. If convicted, Carly is facing life in prison.
Man, my heart goes out to that family. Not only is their daughter lost into a system because of, who knows, the wrong treatment, which they said was the wrong treatment. But all I'm trying to say is now this family is torn apart. You know what I'm saying? Loved ones is, you know, all messed up because of this family tragedy. The mom's not here, you know, rest in peace to her beautiful soul. Because, I mean, damn, who would have thought that your own kid would be going through whatever they're going through and do something like this? And I just hate to say that, you know, sometimes pills isn't always a solution. Everybody be so quick to jump and get medicine when really you just need to figure out some things. And then, I mean, who knows how her household was? Not saying it was a bad family, but you have to put a lot into perspective of why this happened. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just crazy. Y'all drugging y'all kid up, and then the drugs make her do something that y'all was giving her drugs to not do. And then now you just look at this whole situation, and there's always something that could be done, you know. I think everybody always run to the easy solution instead of fighting hard to try to figure it out. And, you know, unfortunately, everybody isn't always right. You know, nobody is perfect. Everybody make mistakes. Some kind of mistakes can be just like this, you know. And my thing is, the psychiatrist knew she was having these feelings and going through what she was going through. Why the heck didn't they do anything about it right then and there? Why the heck didn't they say, hey, maybe we should put her in the room and et cetera, you know, let her isolate herself, be alone, And then another thing that kills me is these vaping fucking pens. Vaping. How did she get vapes? You know, I'd be so surprised of how these young 13 to 14 year olds be vaping and doing all this adult activities, you know what I'm saying? And you just wonder, how the fuck do they get it? Like, is it people? Well, I know people are so careless to not care about the next person, but why would you supply a child some shit like this?
Right after the shots rang out, the sheriff walked out of the judge's chambers with his hands up and surrendered to police. Sean Steins, a sheriff in Kentucky, had reportedly asked for a private conversation with this man, the Honorable Kevin Mullins, a respected 54-year-old district court judge who had spent over a decade serving his community. The judge was shot and killed inside his own chambers at the county courthouse. And now police say the sheriff is the one who shot the judge. Just after closing the door of the judge's office for a private conversation, folks heard shots ring out, and that's when witnesses say the sheriff walked out with his hands raised and surrendered to the police. Mullins, shot multiple times, was pronounced dead at the scene. This all happened in broad daylight around 3 p.m. The local high school even went into lockdown after reports of an active shooter.
Anytime a situation like this takes place, it shakes the very foundation of what the town is.
Steins was arrested without incident and charged with first-degree murder. The judge was known for his work with people struggling with addiction, helping many seek treatment rather than face jail time. The motive is unknown, but this story is about more than just a single tragic incident. Critics say that when people in positions of power have easy access to firearms, it can lead to abuse of that power and tragic consequences like this. Even law enforcement officers can't always be trusted with guns, especially when proper training and accountability are clearly lacking.
Man, my heart goes out to this judge for, his amazing work, for what he tried to do for folks. Instead of seeing them locked up in a system that's designed to tear you down, he wanted to get you help. And I think my thinking is this police officer didn't like all the good work he was doing because he's a demon. And that's why he went and shot this beautiful soul, because it don't even sound right. Like, if this judge was the one helping people get off whatever addiction or avoid jail time or whatever the heck he was doing as a decent human being to help folks out, he did not deserve this. Nobody deserves this, even if you're a shitty person. I'm not going to put out there what I think, but yeah, even shitty people don't deserve to be having their life taken from, having their fate and shit chosen because of the hands of somebody else, because we don't possess high power like God and stuff like that. So, when the universe speaks, you will honestly see, that times right now is getting crazy. We ain't got no type of peace in the world, and we ain't got no peace in the world, like around the world. There's just so much violence and so much negativity going on. And I just pray that my strong, positive people, man, I just hope that, we already lost a good person. I don't know him personally, but for somebody to have the work that he do to stop people from being convicted into the system that's designed to tear you down and not help you, I think he's a good soul to me.